So, we actually have new information about Pokemon Home. I mean, like, as you already know, Pokemon Home is coming out on the 24th of May. But there is new news that we didn't actually know. This probably isn't your first time seeing this Excel. If you've never seen it before, this Excel just basically has all of the Pokemon that will return through Pokemon Home. So, for example, we have Alolan Raichu, we have Diglett, Meowth, Growlithe, blah blah blah, that will be available in Scarlet and Violet through Pokemon Home, right? But there's actually a message over here. Basically what this is saying is that moves that are learned in Sword and Shield, BDSP, and Pokemon Legends Arceus will most likely, like, it's not confirmed, but most likely will be learnable in Scarlet and Violet. When we actually press this tab over here, so like the home tab, okay, we can see that there's a section called move pool deletions. So like these are all the moves that were like allegedly going to be deleted when Pokemon came over to Scarlet and Violet, right? If I come down to like I don't know, just like anyone really, like Palkia, like who cares, Palkia, okay? It was speculated that Palkia couldn't learn Break and Swipe, couldn't learn Brine, couldn't learn blah blah blah. Basically, like couldn't learn all of the moves in the move pool deletions. If this message is true, Palkia can learn everything here. Well, like also like the moves that are programmed within Scarlet and Violet, it can learn everything. And like this applies to basically all of the Pokemon on the list. Like if the move is in the game, it can basically learn it because that's the only stipulation. You have to have known the move prior to moving it into Scarlet and Violet. If it knows the move, it can learn it in Scarlet and Violet. That's what this is basically saying. And what's crazy, what is super crazy about this, okay, is this actually applies to Scald. Because Scald is in Scarlet and Violet. It is. If I come over here, okay, I've pulled up already. Scald is in the game. Like if I come over to over here, well, like yeah, here. Volcanion actually learns Scald in Scarlet and Violet. Obviously, like you can't get Volcanion in Scarlet and Violet, right? But like let's just say, for example, like tomorrow Pokemon just gave everyone Volcanion for free. I don't know, some like super weird mystery gift sort of like thing. If you leveled up Volcanion to level 48, it would learn Scald and you could use it in the game just fine. You could go into casual battle, you Scald, no glitches would happen, there'd be no performance issues, Scald would work perfectly fine. And again, that's because Scald is in the like literally here, there's a description for Scald. This basically means that all of the Pokemon in BDSP, Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Legends Arceus will basically have the option to learn Scald again in Scarlet and Violet. If I scroll down here, and bear in mind, the Pokemon here, like in this section of the Excel, like not all of them are coming to Scarlet and Violet. They're just the Pokemon that can learn the returning moves. So like, for example, Slowbro here, just like regular Slowbro. Slowbro is in Scarlet and Violet. It can learn Scald again, just like that. Let's say Vaporeon. Vaporeon can now learn Scald. Yeah, Mew can learn Scald. So Slowking, Scald. Quagsire, Scald. So like a lot of Pokemon have the option to get Scald back. I mean, like if this is true, this is great news. The thing is though, this isn't only limited to Scald. As you can see over here, Charizard's gonna get Scorching Sands back. And you might be saying to yourself, well, but that isn't possible because it's not in the game. Well, it is. It is in the game. As you can see over here, there is actually a description for Scorching Sands. Obviously, like you can't learn it in BDSP. That's because obviously like, the move wasn't introduced in BDSP. There is a description for it in Scarlet and Violet. And over here, it literally says that Scorching Sands is in Scarlet and Violet, but can't be used because no one learns it. But it can be called by using Metronome. So even now, okay, you can legit turn on the game, press Metronome, and get Scorching Sands. So it is in the game. It's in the game. So like basically like all these Pokemon here that are returning through Pokemon Home, for example, Charizard, what's it? Arcanine. Who else? Flareon, blah blah. Just like basically everyone here, like Torkoal, they will all get access to Scorching Sands. Obviously, if you have access to it in Sword and Shield. Same exact thing with Alolan Raichu. If you have the DLC in Sword and Shield, you should know that you have access to Alolan Raichu. Obviously, like if you want to go get it. One of his signature moves is Rising Voltage, and if we come over here, if I go up, we can see that over here, where is it? Rising Voltage. Originally, it was going to be removed for literally no reason. I actually saw this, like, I saw this itself like the first time, like last week, and I was like, why is Loading Raichu getting nerfed? Like, it can't learn Follow Me, it can't learn E-Speed, can't learn Expanding Force, can't learn Rising Voltage. Like, they're just heavily nerfing the Loading Raichu. Well, if everything goes as planned, it should learn everything over here, which is good, including, where is it, over here, including Rising Voltage, and even Toxic as well. And I've actually pulled up a tab. It is in the game. As you can see, Rising Voltage is in Scarlet and Violet. No one can learn it, but it's there because you can see a description for it. If this move wasn't in the game, it would say the exact same message as this. It would say this move can't be used, blah, blah, blah. Just forget the move. It can't be used. But they've actually bothered to put a description for it. That's because this move will be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this move will be in the game. I actually wanted to speak about this move over here. So, Light of Ruin. If you have no idea about this move, basically, it's on AZ's Floette, which was never released into the game. This move basically was never able to be used because, again, like, only AZ's Floette has it and no one has it. Because, I mean, it wasn't released, right? Even though that's true, this move has been in every single game since X and Y, even Legends Arceus. Like, over here, this is the Legends Arceus, like hyperlink. It's been in every single game apart from BDSP, obviously because Floette wasn't even obtainable in Gen 4. So Game Freak keeping the description for these moves isn't basically confirming that they'll come back. It's just more of like a thing where it's like, you can see it happening because obviously like this Excel is literally saying, okay, if you read it, it is literally saying that the moves that Pokemon have from older games such as Sword and Shield, blah, 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 will keep the moves when transferred into Scarlet and Violet. And all the moves here that are in this like section of the Excel are in Scarlet and Violet. Whether or not it will actually happen, I guess we'll have to see on the 24th. But I mean, like, hopefully it's true because I don't see any downsides. It's only like literally advantages. Like bigger move pools just literally mean more diversity for the game, better longevity, so it's just like a win in like a general case. Anyway though, that was basically everything I wanted to say. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more. But yes, I will see you in the next video.